Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, August 26th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is wholeness is a process of evolution. And today we have the sun moving from 3 degrees to 4 degrees. So 3 degrees is still that expansive energy. We spoke about the fact that our wholeness is a work of expansion, and we get into this expansive energy through the evolution process. So this means the later part of today, the later part of Saturday, we are in our first evolution day of Sun in Virgo. And we know those days have Uranus energy, which can be triggering at times for some of us because Uranus energy wants to liberate us. It wants to help us in this evolution process. It wants to help us into our authenticity. And sometimes we as humans are like, no, I like these things, and we try to control it. And Uranus is like, no, no, and it can be a challenge. So just be aware if you are going through any triggers, if you start feeling that energy, this is working for you, this is part of the process, and see how you can work with it rather than bring forth the resistance. It's always the resistance that causes those problems. So if you can work with the energy instead of fighting it, you may feel a little or a lot better. But the thing I really want to talk about today is the fact that we have Venus in Leo and the fact that Saturn just went direct. And I just cheer about that. Yay! I woke up and I was like, I feel the lightness, like it feels so light. In fact, I told somebody that my heart felt like it was like a sunshine. And I do feel like that is in part this Leo energy, this Venus in Leo energy, but it is in part this Saturn direct for sure. Sunshine heart, share your love. Share your love through your creative expression. So we just went through Sun in Leo, so we're very versed in this Leo energy, the Leo energy of love, creativity, inner child, joy, heart, and Venus, which loves pleasure, relationships, harmony, balance, beauty, meeting Leo. Oh my gosh, this could be a creative whirlpool, a creative zest pool. Share your love through your creative expression. Now, I happened to see something where somebody was saying, you know, this transit could fall in love with love itself. And my feeling on that is yes, fall in love with love itself. In fact, fall in love with self-love. Rise in love, even better, with the self-love process. You know, the thing about falling in love with somebody else is it isn't about the other so much as they bring out parts of you that tap you into the sunshine of your love, the sunshine of your heart. So don't get stuck in the mind tricks, this is a mind thing, of thinking that it's about the other. Move into the rising in love, falling in love with love itself. Love yourself, if that makes any sense to you. It makes sense to me. Through this transit, we have this ability to really get a hold on this love vibration and hopefully feel those sunshine heart times. Make that your goal. Like, I want to feel what that sunshine heart feels like. It feels so good. It just feels like you're just bursting with love. So get into that energy through this time, through this transit. It's going to be a fairly fast transit. It's going to be about like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So very fast, but like I said, a whirlwind, a zest pool of your creativity. Find pleasure in beauty. Find pleasure in bringing forth your own creative beauty. And then see what happens. See what happens. See what changes you bring into the world. So besides that, we have the moon shifting into Scorpio. Now, very interesting. This moon in Scorpio, I feel, is like kind of a gateway. It's preparing us for Jupiter moving into Scorpio in October. So it's coming up. We are going to have another 1 or 2, I haven't looked, but another 1 or 2 Scorpio moon transits before then. But get on these lessons now to help yourself. And I remember I said this for people who are transiting the 8th house through this next month, to get on this root chakra energy. Tune into your root chakra. Bring the sunshine of your love, the sunshine of your heart. Send that down into your root chakra. The root chakra energy, it's the chakra of safety. It's the chakra of being connected and knowing that you belong on this planet. And Scorpio energy, when it gets into that mode of like protection, or if it gets into the mode of lashing out, the scorpion tail, that is from a place of not feeling safe. Whether it's some fear or whether there are some power issues that are coming out around there, the foundation, the root, is from not feeling secure. And if you don't feel secure, it doesn't matter how much you do all those Scorpio things out there, you're not going to actually feel secure. You're going to feel secure when you start working on your root chakra. So I really recommend get in there, get in touch with your root chakra, ask your root chakra what it needs. Envision your root chakra. What colors are popping up for you? Is it cloudy? Is it clear? If it's cloudy, ask what those clouds are from. Are there some shadows in there? Are there some shadows that you need to address? Scorpio moon time is a perfect time. And this Scorpio moon will be meeting up with Mercury today at 3 degrees, that expansive degree, and Mercury is retrograde, so that Mercury retrograde is pulling us within the body to bring forth these revelations, these messages. And so with the moon connecting, we may be able to tune into these messages that are coming through in for us. Not to mention that the sun is also lighting up this energy as well, asking us to get into our wholeness, like we've been talking about, not getting caught up in the perfection, not getting caught up in any critical energy, but rather into the wholeness. What would it take to be whole and feel complete and secure in and through your root chakra, in and through your connection to the earth? I think that's a really good, strong message. So, one of the other things that we have going on, I have a cat fur on my nose and it's tickling me so much I literally can't handle it. Okay, one of the other things that we have going on is we do have the moon also squaring Venus. So Venus new into Leo, 0 degrees, and the moon new into Scorpio, 0 degrees. Square energy. There's the resistance. This is a transformation transit, as both of these, these energies, these planets are still adjusting to their new essence, their new sign that they're in. But that 0 degrees energy, it's also one where we can connect to the power, connect to the wholeness, and connect to the essence of this energy. Venus in Leo, shining that heart, but that moon in Scorpio, tuning into the root chakra energy. Maybe there are some root chakra energies, maybe there is some of the lack of feeling safe for the reasons why we aren't completely expressing the sunshine of our love, the sunshine of our hearts. So this transit is a beautiful, it may bring up actually that maybe some of those like triggers that pop up, like I can't do it. And then we'll have those revelations come in as the sun and Mercury come through a little bit later. So it's all working with us and for us in and through this. But show up, pay attention to what's going on. So I've got water cards. I've got receptivity, and I love this. I feel like this goes really well with the rooted energy that I was talking about, because that's one of the things I see. Yes, these arms are up in receptivity mode, as well as these arms, in receptivity mode, but it's also rooted, like the lotus that we spoke about earlier this week, getting into the mud of the lotus, getting into the mud of your root chakra. It's connected in to the deeper parts of ourselves, and we want to connect to the deeper parts and connect to the higher parts to be in our wholeness state and to get ourselves through any of the revolution energies that do come along. The revolution energies. Can you celebrate the contrast? Can you dance in the rain? Can you find the good, the joy, and the lesson in what's coming through, knowing that it's evolving you into your wholeness? I was thinking about this, like we evolve through things. So as babies, we're born and all we can drink is milk, mother's milk, formula, whatever. So we go through that stage and then we evolve to the next level. So an evolution is always a thing. It doesn't mean that the mother's milk was bad. Just because we're evolving past something doesn't mean it was bad. It's just like, okay, and now's the next stage. So allowing that, celebrating it, like graduating high school, graduating college, graduating whatever path you're on, graduating whatever test you've been through. Can you celebrate it? Yes, you can. And then be receptive to what the next is in the flow. And it's very interesting because I have in the flow, and then I have traveling and adventure in reverse. So my feeling is this is going to be a lazy river kind of thing, because These cards are in reverse. So I think we're moving forward in and through this evolution, but maybe it's the Venus newly transferred, Saturn newly direct, moving slowly forward, the moon shifting signs. It just may be kind of a slow and easy river, and that's okay to have slow, easy river days. My mom today was like, I just feel like it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I've got nothing done. I'm like, great, you've had a great day just being. And she's like, oh, yes, I have. And just remember, we talked about that. It's okay to just be. In fact, it's a beautiful thing, and it is enough for you to just be. Now, of course, I have the tree card. Grounding. Getting into your root chakra. Connecting with this part of yourself so that you can be in this receptivity mode. I don't know if I was going to read this or not. I'm going to read a little bit of this. Consider how trees, the standing ones, exemplify balance between heaven and earth. Their branches reach out and up as in praise of the bounty that Sky Father has to offer, and their leaves breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, a vital process for many beings on this planet, including humans. Their trunks and roots have planted themselves firmly in the soil, allowing them to receive the gifts of another kind of nourishment from Earth Mother. In turn, they freely and gratefully give back by accommodating the needs of so many beings with what they have to offer. So think about yourself. If you are able to connect in and be rooted and secure and safe in your root chakra, how could you share your love? How would you share your love, your sunshine heart, through your creative expression, through bringing forth the love of your inner child? It's a thing. It really is. We're like, the world doesn't need it. Yes, the world needs what you came to bring. The world needs what you came to love. The world needs what you do love, because every time you participate in what you love, you are bringing more love bubbles to the planet. And I don't think this world will ever be suffocated by love bubbles. So just think about that. So tree, getting grounded, connecting in deeper into yourself. So that's it for today. Check out GPS. We're doing Twilight GPS tonight by Candlelight. I'm very excited for that with Maya. That'll be around 8 p.m. Pacific time. So you can check that out on the Gaia Blooming YouTube channel, or later find it posted on the Gaia Blooming Facebook page. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.